Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California. Today, conference bragging rights on the line in this SEC Big Ten clash. It's the UTEP Miners and the Fresno State Bulldogs. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Miners head coach before the game. This is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. We will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted how it's going down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Miners' kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Running behind that left side. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Martin back to pass. He's got the back in the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off.
Well, this quarterback's athleticism, I think, makes it a little bit easier for you as a head coach when you decide to go for it on 4th down, because if it's not there to throw the ball, his athleticism can just take over. He can go get it himself and keep the drive alive. Really nice job that time by the QB.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense. Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Hand it to the back. They were all over it.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on an RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Martin will throw it. Working that wide receiver screen. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
And you see these so much more in college football now. Decisions on 4th down. Listen, when it's 4th and short, and you got a chance to establish yourself, especially physically at the line of scrimmage, field goals are great. but touchdowns win games. And so this first drive, man, assert yourself, be physical, get this fourth down.
Makes the grab past the marker. Finds a crease at the 20. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
They'll go with a direct snap. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Might as well run him again. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. To the air, it's Colson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Out wide left, it's Walsh. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
And the Miners are rolling down the field. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
The Miners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And off to Jones. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
And the Miners will line it up on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Now from inside the red zone. They go to the wide receiver screen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
That quarterback putting his face in the fan, I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Running to the left. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Drops back, it's Colson. They're all over him. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. The Miners looking to convert on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Unleashes to the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
So many factors go into making the big play in the big moment, calling the right play, getting protection. You got it all dialed up. It's perfect. And then he does that, drops the ball right in his hands.
They'll leave it with the lone back. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
It's a running room at the 30. Inside the touchdown Bulldog. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you get handed off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He'll send out 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 4. Quarterback keeps it. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Turns up, it's Henry. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Hands it off. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Sets his feet. It's Colson. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield.
Second down pass. Complete to the wideout. Gain of 16. That's a...
And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The run inside. It's Jones. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Miners. Ready to try the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And he capped it off with a 27-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Hauls it in. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Making the adjustment. Martin back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Young. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now are in business moving toward midfield. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Third and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, it's picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. And off to Jones. He breaks a tackle. He's past the sticks. He has 89 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
The Miners come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Colson. Under pressure. Got his man on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
You're not going to fool this guy on the running back screen. They're trying to invite him up the field, rushing the passer, but he saw it too soon. He was able to stop in his tracks, locate the running back, get outside, and make a tackle. That is a very heads-up play that time by the DN.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Blasted as he lets it go. Just gets rid of that one.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left, wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Between the uprights, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The handoff. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. And the Bulldogs headed quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Martin will throw it. Escapes the pressure going right. He's going to take off. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You can see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run.
Oh, a lot of space. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. After the holding penalty, the offense will try to hang on with a 1st and 20. From the gun. Looking for room at the 30. Brought down. Now Fresno State calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Bulldogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Just feeds the running back. Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Martin back to pass. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
One more snap coming before halftime. Keeps it on the ground. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with a look at Utah in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Miami Hurricanes. And it's the Utes looking to win their home opener. They haven't had a ton of success with that in recent years, but they've got the lead right now in the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside, Mac.
UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance.
Makes the catch, and he's free. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them, and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground. Give him 105 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Unleashes one. He's got an open man. And he'll run out of bounds, but a much-needed productive play in the passing game.
And, man, you see it so many times, man. These crossing routes, like, it doesn't matter if it's zone or if it's man. Like, zone, you find the hole. Man, you run away from guys. And if you put the ball on the money, just like the QB did right there, that's what happens. The yards after the catch, man. You can keep going. Guys are so spread out, and you can make big plays on this offense.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to throw, it's Colson. He'll be dropped.
And, man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
And the Miners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Left side, it's Walsh. Touchdown, UTEP! They take the lead here in the second half. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Second down, gonna throw it. Got it. On the move at the 30. Oh, he's got some space. The 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bulldog! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
That's That's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
And the point after is good. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Out wide left, it's Wall. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Hits inside, it's Jones. Got him right there.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Looking for a man, it's Colson. Rushes on, fires on the move. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Keeps it himself. Pulls it on the option. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
Looking for room. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Direct snap. Plows through the defense. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to pass, it's Colson. Right side, it's Jones. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together.
First down for the offense.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Rush right in his face. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Into the third quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. A run for the quarterback. Breaks into the open. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
On target. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. That's the end of the period. Fresno State has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Now just about ready to snap it to start the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Moves the pocket. It's Colson. Snags it. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to get it through the air. Moving out to the right. Finds his open man. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you.
First down here as we dive into the college football season, a week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. There's a touchdown, UTEP! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
And he puts it down the middle, and the lead is 3 here in the final period.
24, Fresno State, 21.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And so the Fresno State offense comes out onto the field. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Still running at the 40. He's loose. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you...
All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They move on top here in the fourth. His third touchdown of this game and his third
This is wild late in the game. We're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Jones. There he goes. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Miners. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Rides to the back. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Motion from the wideout. Martin will throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. Turning it on. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Hand off from the shotgun. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. The play in the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20 on a touchback. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw, it's Colson. Left side, it's Jones. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. So the defense trying to maximize their clock management. They use the timeout here, and the 2-minute stoppage is coming. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. The screen, and watch out. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Now Fresno State calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. The Miners will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Punt is in the air. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Give to the back. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
And this offense is going to have to do more of this, right? They're going to have to be aggressive, attack the sidelines. They're going to need some big plays, trailing late in this football game, but they've also got to be smart and be mindful of the clock.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't hitting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. That false start might prove to be really costly as now they come to the line with a 2nd and 6. Martin back to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Makes the grab. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
This is an area of the field now you just cannot afford negative plays. Whether you're going to throw it or you're going to run it, you're in position right now to score points and win this game. You've got one timeout in your back pocket still. No matter what, you cannot go backwards.
Back to throw, and he's running out of time. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds us back in the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Using his legs, it's Thomas. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he got it! They've tied the game in the final seconds.
And the late game execution worked to perfection. Moving the ball down the field, getting your kicker in a spot. You know exactly where he likes to kick it from. He drives it through. We're tied up, and we're headed to overtime.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. These corners going to give them some space. Going deep. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
First play of the first possession of OT. Martin will throw it. Fires to the middle. Finds a man on the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
Fresno State starts with a 1st and 10 here in overtime. We'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw one first. Floats it out in space. Touchdown, Fresno State! They jump on top here in OT.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Moving the pocket, it's Colson. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. Huge 3rd down to keep the drive alive. They need a touchdown on this possession. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Out wide left, it's Jones. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Off play action. Buys time to his left. Got it!
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. To the air, it's Colson. Look out! And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting that, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. He might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
3rd and goal here in overtime, and they need a touchdown. Trying to bull his way in. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down.
And I love the aggressiveness by the defense. 3rd down and short, I'm going to play with my DBs up. Play aggressive. Try to take away those RPOs, those quick throws, those easy routes. Did a really good job and made the tackle, forcing the 4th down.
Fourth and goal for the game. They'll go to the air. Into the end zone. Oh, and it's intercepted. A turnover in overtime. And the takeaway is the exclamation point. The game saver for the win. I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.